hello. I hope you all are doing well today and every day, except for those who don't deserve it, because everybody does not deserve good things. Some people are serving their karma. Some of us serve our karma at different times. So, just like we have to be careful speaking evil upon people, I do believe we have to be careful speaking good upon people, because not everyone deserves it. Yep. And at some point in our lives, we all are paying for mistakes, our mistakes and wrongdoings. But with that being said, this is a kind of open forum today. If anyone comes in, you can ask me whatever questions you want. I'll repeat that again because there isn't anyone in here at the moment. But, there's a lot going on in the world, as usual. We have world leaders that are pretty much discarding the rules and global rules and ways of conduct, and they're just doing their own thing. Hey everybody, if you have any questions for me, go ahead and put it in. This is an open forum today. But I mean, it's really not anything new, to be honest. Nothing is new under the sun. It's just more in your face, and they're not hiding it. Another thing is the weather, guys. This weather is absolutely, definitely doing its own thing, which is definitely a sign of the times and the changes that we're going through. Today when I got up, it was 27 degrees. Now it's almost 60 degrees. I had on my big my big suede jacket, my coat actually, when I got up and left for work today. Now I have this little thin jacket on, which I really don't need this either. And I definitely don't need the scarf. It's just for decoration. But I mean, the weather is just changing so drastically, and along with everything else. So the weather, the moral compass, people just doing whatever it is they want to do, not abiding by any rules or spiritual or moral code or anything like that, is definitely a sign of the time. And I was listening to this man earlier. He was actually on Democracy Now! I love that channel because they speak about things that a lot of news channels don't approach, like a lot of racism topics, and they touch on a lot of points there. And I love Democracy Now! If that's what it's called on YouTube, Democracy Now! With an exclamation mark at the end. And he was talking about the different things that you see when a country is on its way down, or when a country is on its way to demise. And he was calling out a lot of the things that we are seeing now. When you have leaders that are just kind of rogue and they just do whatever it is they want, they just totally throw away customs, rules, regulations, any type of mutual respect that they have between countries, and they just try to grab up at any and everything, and they treat their own citizens like we've been seeing lately. I'm not even going to go into that, but again, it's nothing new. It's just that the presentation of the citizens has changed, if you catch my drift. But yeah, all right, let's see. Uso GUI, please forgive me if I know I'm not pronouncing that right. 27. But if you have a specific question for me, you can ask. It's an open forum. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm talking about world events, to be honest. I'm talking about world leaders and how they're doing whatever it is they want to do. I'm talking about how to tell the signs of a country's decline. And there's actually record of what it looks like when a country is on its decline. You can go and you can look at the Roman Empire, Greek, all these other empires, which truly never really died, but I'm not even going to go into that. A lot of remnants of those cultures are still very much alive. But I mean, as a whole, when societies or countries are on their way down, you start to see particular and specific things happening in the culture, you know. Okay, Joe. All right. Nice to meet you, Joe. Thank you for joining the live today. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. Like I say, I'm not talking about anything specific today. I'm just talking about just world events and life in general. So another thing I wanted to talk about, guys, is spiritual baths. Lately, I've been taking a lot of spiritual baths because I've been trying to cleanse some of the energy that's going on around me. And it has made a huge difference. Last night, I took ACV and salt bath, which is really good for purging negative energies around you. You don't have to take it in bath form. You can just set a glass of apple cider vinegar or just vinegar and salt in different rooms in your home as well, and that will cleanse the energy. Some people have said that the water even turns cloudy. They've seen different particles or dark particles start to form in the glass, which is an indication that, you know, things are being removed as well. So that's just something to think about. Unfortunately, we're living in this fast-paced society, and we've gotten away from taking baths. You know, I'm not calling anybody dirty. Even myself, I've gotten away from taking baths until recently. But you know, we're just so always in a rush. We just take a quick shower. We're in and out at night and in and out in the morning, and we're just gone. But you know, there is a spiritual and emotional, very significant essence to taking baths. They're biblical, and they were in there for a reason. They were there for cleansing, purification, and all types of things. And another thing is we forget about the different things that were used in these baths: frankincense, salt, you know, myrrh, lots of beautifully fragrant, natural, you know, items that we've gotten away from. A lot of these things are really good remedies as well for ailments and sicknesses. A lot of the things we deal with, even from a woman's pH or a man's pH being off, can be remedied by just taking a bath in the right things. You know what I mean? And a lot of these things we already have in our home. You already have baking soda. Most of us already have Epsom salt. You already have salt. You already have vinegar in your home. Some people even swear by bleach, and they take a bath in like a cap full of bleach. That's a like a little sanitation or even hoodoo ritual. But you know, it's just different things you can do with the things you already have in your home that can bring you a lot of relief physically and in your health for anything you may be dealing with as well. So I just wanted to talk about that. I'm definitely going to get into talking more about the spiritual baths later on, because it's very important. My baby, he takes a bath every night. You know, there have been very few times that he has not taken a bath. He's a water baby. He loves being in the water, which is a good thing, because a lot of kids don't like water. But, you know, I said, you know, why are we taking baths like that? You know, because we're always so busy. And my husband and I both ache, like we're getting older, so we start aching. We're like, okay, it's time to take a bath. But that shouldn't be the only time we're taking a bath. You know, you should be taking a bath on a regular basis. These showers, you know, it's just they just don't do the same thing, and they don't even hold the same spiritual significance that you know, just taking a bath and submerging yourself in that water does. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, I just wanted to jump on the live today and just give you all something, and stay, you know, stay relevant here, and get the numbers up and moving. But if you all don't have any other questions, comments, or concerns for me, you know, that's pretty much it. And as far as Joe, if you're still here, my day is going really well. Like I said, that bath I took last night really made a difference for me today, because I have been going through a lot for a very, very long time. And I wear it very well, and it's starting to catch up with me. So I just need to, I know that I need to let things go, let some people go, and really start taking care of myself, you know. But yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, guys, you know, take care of yourselves, get back to taking baths if you've gotten out of taking baths, and give your children baths as well. Put some essential oils in there, put some lavender in there, but be careful with that because some of these oils can throw your pH and your hormones out of whack. So make sure you're using the right oil for you and for whatever gender you are. Lavender is good, but very, very light moderation for males because it can trigger estrogen. All right. So y'all be careful with that. But yeah, you know, your lavender, I have that in the home. I have peppermint as well. I put that in the bath sometimes. Oregano and frankincense. I love frankincense. And there are many other essences you can use as well that are really good. Certain oils, you know, olive oil, grapeseed oil, all of those things are really good for skin ailments as well. We use those a lot in my son's baths because he suffered, not suffered, but, you know, he had eczema from time to time, you know. All right, your girlfriend says that she hates you and you broke up. You don't know what to do. Well, first and foremost, let me say this, Joe. You have to take some time to reflect, evaluate what is going on with the things that have happened, that both you and her have done. Okay. Sometimes, I'm going to say most of the times, things end because they're supposed to end. End all be all. There's probably someone out there better for you. But with that being said, do not go or jump or rush into anything else. The relationship you just ended. And I'm a firm believer in abstinence because, you know, intimacy too soon clouds our judgment. So you need to take some time to yourself. Give her some room. Don't bombard her. Don't love bomb her. Don't keep calling her. Give her space because she ended that relationship because or whoever ended it. You need that space. And if she says she's hating you, it's for a reason. So the last thing you want to do is crowd her space and make her feel that you are overwhelming her. You know what I mean? So give it some time, give some space. If you guys are supposed to get back together, let it happen naturally. Don't force anything. However, if it's not happening naturally, she still doesn't want to talk to you after a while, you know, pick yourself back up. First, heal, get therapy, go out, enjoy, find what you enjoy, what you like to do. And then, you know, find somebody else that may be actually for you. Okay, it's okay. And I've learned that in my ripe old age of 46 years old, that most of the time when things ended, it was for the best. It was because it was supposed to end. So let it end and don't force anything. Okay. All right. If you guys don't have any more questions, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I hope that was helpful to you, Joe. I hope it was helpful. But yeah, thank you all for watching and you be blessed.